Your daily habits are the only thing preventing you from being in shape. You see, the guy that is lean and aesthetic is doing something different every day than the guy that's chubby. But what exactly is the guy that's chubby doing wrong? Well, I'm about to tell you the 5 bad habits keeping you chubby, with the last one being the most important. But let's start with number 1, liquid calories. A lot of people tend to think that if you're drinking something, then it doesn't count as calories and you can't gain weight from it, but that can't be further from the truth. Let's take a can of Coke, for example. One can has 140 calories, which is equivalent to a chocolate bar. Another example is a Starbucks Frappuccino, which has around 250 calories, which is almost a full meal. And then you have alcohol, where a can of beer is 160 calories, a shot of vodka is 70 calories. So you can only imagine how easy it is to consume excess calories by simply drinking liquid. Personally, I've limited how many calories I drink, and I've done that by drinking a gallon of water a day. This makes it so that I'm always hydrated, so I never crave any other drink. So now I have more calories to spend on food. I can eat more because I'm not consuming as many calories through drink. And that's not to say you can't go out with friends and drink or have juices, but everything in moderation, and you need to understand that drinks do have a lot of calories. So make sure to factor them in if you are trying to lose weight and reduce your calories. Whoa, quick interruption. Make sure to subscribe because I'm trying to help you become the best version of yourself. So if you want that, stay tuned for more videos from me. Okay, you subscribed? Good. Now let's get back to the video. Number 2, and this is a very important one, is frequently snacking. You see, when you have set meals throughout the day, you know how much you're eating and you know how many calories you're intaking throughout the day. But when you're snacking throughout the day, it becomes very easy to get lost and lose track of how many snacks you've had and how many calories you've consumed. Let me put it into perspective for you. So imagine you're trying to lose weight. So you're trying to eat 1,800 calories a day. So you're aiming to eat 2 big fulfilling meals, each for 800 calories, which makes it 1,600 calories total. And then at night, you allow yourself to have a 200 calorie snack, which rounds up to 1,800 calories. Great, over time, you'll be losing weight. Now, if you do the exact same thing where you have your 2 big fulfilling meals, each providing you 800 calories, totaling in 1,600 calories, but instead you're snacking in the morning, after your first meal, after dinner, at night, you can easily consume an extra 1,000 calories, totaling in 2,800 calories throughout the day, which will actually make you gain weight over time. And I know this because I used to be a big snacker. I would walk into my kitchen, open the fridge, open drawers, and eat things on the spot. And because I was eating them on the spot, I didn't factor them in as calories because I didn't actually take it back to the couch, to my room. I just ate it on the spot, so it didn't count. But then it becomes a habit. It becomes something you do subconsciously, where you're literally snacking without even remember what you snacked on. And that becomes a big problem because you take in so many excess calories and you don't even remember it. You see, you gotta look at your calorie intake as a budget for the day. So you have a budget of 2,000 calories. How are you gonna spend it? Are you gonna spend it through small meals throughout the day? Are you gonna spend it with 2 big meals, 1 big meal, 3 medium-sized meals? But you decided for yourself, how many calories do you want to eat in a day to lose weight, and how do you want to split that up throughout your day? The 3rd bad habit keeping you chubby is not saying no. Now, this is something that stems from your character. I've always been someone that always wants to please others, and so I didn't like saying no, even if it costed me something. Now, through the past 1.5 years, it's something I've become very aware of, I worked on, and I've improved a lot in. Regardless, this is one of the main reasons you're eating more throughout the day, because you're not saying no to your own urges or to other people when they tell you to eat. So for yourself, when you're not saying no to your own urges, you're saying yes to going against yourself and against your goal. Because you want to lose weight, you know you have to eat less, but when you get these urges, you're not saying no. Instead, you're saying yes, giving into it, and you're eating this food. So first things first, say no to your own urges and understand that you have a goal in mind and you need to achieve that goal to get in shape. Now for others, I get you want to please your parents, your friends, and most importantly, your grandparents when they tell you to eat. But you need to set a fine line where you value your own goal and your own body over the repercussion of you saying no. And just so you know, the repercussion of you saying no is way worse in your head than it is in reality. You just gotta remember, you're doing something that's beneficial and good for you. So saying no to someone else for eating is saying yes to your own goals, your own health, and your own journey when it comes to fitness and getting in shape. There's still 2 more bad habits, the last one being the most important, so keep watching. Number 4, you don't have a routine. When you don't have a routine, you're moving blindly throughout the day. So you're not planning on when you'll eat, when you train, so you might end up eating more and training less. Personally, I started seeing serious and good results when I set a routine for myself. Because having a routine gives you a sense of direction, it motivates you, and it allows you to stay consistent day by day. I wake up and I know when I'm gonna go to the gym. I know when my first meal is gonna be. I know when my second meal is gonna be. So before the day even starts, I know what I have to do, and I know that if I do it, I'll get in shape. And everyone will have a different routine because it depends on your schedule, depending on when you have school or work. Plan everything around it, when you'll work out, when you'll eat, when you'll have your second meal, how many meals will you have. So I suggest you set aside a good 5 to 10 minutes, just plan a good routine for yourself. One that you know will allow you to stay consistent and that will work with your schedule. And it's pretty cool because once you have a routine, routine and you do it every day, it's like a video game. You do it level by level, you improve over time, you complete the game, and you get in shape. And the fifth bad habit, this is a big mistake that I did myself, and I know a lot of you guys might be doing it as well, is emotional eating. This is probably the one that I struggled with the most. As you know by now, I love food. But food for me was not necessarily just fuel. Food was for me to feel good. No matter what situation I was in, no matter what time of day it was, I would eat to feel better. Bored? Eat. Lazy? Eat. Worked hard? Eat. Angry? Eat. Sad? Eat. So it becomes an addiction where all you're doing is eating to simply feel good. So it becomes a feel-good addiction, which results in you eating way more calories than you wanted to, going into a surplus and gaining weight over time. I still do this, and I'm sure a lot of you guys do as well, but the first step is acknowledging that you're actually doing it. And then the second step is finding an alternative. So you're eating to feel good when you don't feel so good. Okay, that's not an option anymore. What else can you do to feel good when you don't feel so good? I can work out, I can write, I can hang out with friends, I can go for a walk, I can journal. Find an alternative that makes you feel good instead of you eating and consuming calories. Anyways, that's the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please make sure to leave a like because it helps a lot with the algorithm. Subscribe for more videos and turn those post notifications on so you know exactly when I upload. But that's it. I will see you in the next video.